EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Off to the back. Looks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Morton. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle, it's Douglas. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Red Raiders pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He hands it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Bringing pressure. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
With the catch, it's Burke. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
The shotgun handoff here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Carter.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage. You get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense is
all the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. they'll use the ground game here. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Running back has it on the screen now. Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Montgomery. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Finds his man. It's Hughes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The Knights will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Morton. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's a run. Running back's got it. He's got the first and still going. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to pass here on second down.
On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right.
The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses it. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time.
And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Using his legs, it's Montgomery. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Throwing off play action.
Caught near the sticks. It's Montgomery. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On the run here, lets it go. Let's reel it in. It's Wade.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And the Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the second half. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The sure hands. It's Burke. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Knights going to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pressure is coming.
They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it.
Looking deep downfield to the left.
Trying to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring out fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Morton. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Morton. Here's a quick screen to the receiver.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The Red Raiders looking to cash in the red zone. Graham behind the line. It's Carter.
Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense getting very heavy here. Looking to stuff the run. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the PAT is good.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Jackson.
He's got it with room to run.
They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. On a pass rush, gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Hit as he released it. And is intercepted. He's bringing it back.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Takes the handoff again.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Hoosiers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Black. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, healed off inside. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Hoosiers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Touchdown, Hoosiers. That's how you finish a play.
Well, we kind of knew that they were going to approach this game and feel that every possession counted. And here, going for it on 4th and goal pays off for an early touchdown for this team.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On the run, it's Pemby. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Pemby. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Pulls it in. It's Pemby. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
And they've got him.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. to the air. It's Mendoza. Wrapped down the middle. It's Cooper. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He breaks free. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. Big throw caught on the left side. Uses the spin move. He's loose. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I was really zeroed in there on that wide receiver, just watching his route. Did a nice job against zone coverage of being able to get downfield and then settle into that soft spot to give his quarterback a chance and an easy target for a big gain and a first down.
Running with purpose. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Red Raiders looking to run some tempo here. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They cap the drive with 6 points. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. The pass is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Douglas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Back to throw. It's Morton. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And they'll give it to the back. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but begin the drive in excellent field position. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. First and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And they will score. Touchdown, Indiana. A
That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
14. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Running back with the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. He finds some space. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking downfield, it's Morton. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
35, Indiana, 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Off the play fake on first down. The short completion of the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Hoosiers come up to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Mendoza. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Hoosiers pick up enough to get a first down there.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. This is the sixth play on the drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. As the first down is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play. And now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Tackle made after just a short gain. And the Red Raiders move into the red zone. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.